Welcome to another video from Dr. Lock. We're going to look at the Austral Elegance part number ELXC / PRGL. So this is an Elegance Primrose made by Austral Lock. I'll take you through, I'll show you what's included in with the box. What's not included is the cylinder. You have to purchase this separately, that's just the way it is. We have our striker plate here. That's that big piece of metal that goes on the frame, that's called the striker plate. We have a more bluey colour screw right here with a metal thread. That is for your cylinder. I'll show you where that goes. You have some about 40mm long metal threaded screws. You have two of them. They're for your handles. You have two small wood screws. That's for your lock body. And you have some like probably 25mm wooden screws. They're for your striker plate. So that's pretty much what's there. Your handles here. Okay. Let's just unbox this so we can show you what is involved. Alright, so here's your main lock body. Take note that the actual lock itself does not come in Primrose, it comes in stainless steel. This is the unlocked position, this is the locked position. The bolt projects forward. When you're mounting a striker plate here, the big rectangle goes into the big rectangle. The little circular part on top does not. It gets pushed down. That makes the latch extend all the way, allowing it to lock properly. When you look at the back of it, you'll see that there's a circle here, and there's like a plug in this circle here. If you need to use a second circle, you just push that plug out, and then you can have two circles the same size as this, which is about 4.5 or 5mm. If you wish to use the wire cables, which are like bike cables, brake cables, you can, and you can see there's a little tiny hole right there and a hole there. So you can kind of use two types of 3-point locking with this setup right here. With the smaller cable ones, there is an accessory plate that goes on the back here, which clamps in those cables, and then you put the wire into this side and into this side. If you're not using that, you're using like a pole type setup, you probably need to just push this plug out and then set your poles up and all the rest. So right here, this square is for this, what we call a spindle, this square right here. That goes through into your handles and goes through. Your cylinder goes through like so. When you look at your cylinder, make sure it's a floating cam. When I can move this center part in the middle, that means it's a floating cam. So I'm going to put that part that moves on the black side of the lock. Okay, I'm going to pop it in there until it's in the center. Then I'm going to come through with that bigger metal threaded screw, the wood one, come through and screw it in and make sure it's in there. I'm going to try it with my key. Push the button, try it with my key, click, 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 and then you'll start to see everything kind of working. Once you're at that stage, you're on the home run, because all you got to do is put your handles on. Now these handles are reversible as well. You can go left-handed or right-handed. You simply put the handle through the faceplate like so, and you're good to go. And if you want to reverse it, like that's the outside there. So outside would be left. If you want to reverse it, you can do the other handle the other way too. So it's pretty straightforward and easy. So you put them on whichever way you want. Now there are some plugs for these, not that way, do that way. There are some plugs that do fill up these holes right here. Once they're in there, they're good, but if you ever need to remove it, you're never going to be able to get the same plugs or get replacement plugs or kind of get them back in. So they will probably disappear over time. For your handle screws, you've got this screw right here, one at the top, one at the bottom. That's fairly straightforward. The only other one thing that we are missing here is the internal turn snib, which I cannot see for some reason, which is normally always here, but it seems to, there it is, it's in silver, sometimes in black. So this is your internal turn snib here. It's basically just a big L shape. Okay, and the way that goes in is it goes in through here, you twist it, and it should be up in the up position, okay, not going down. It should be at 12 o'clock or sort of up position, and you flick that back and forth for privacy mode. Now privacy mode is only good to basically lock the lock, a half lock you could say. When you want to deadlock the lock, you lock it with a key. If you're just going in and out, you just want to use a privacy mode so somebody can't walk through the door, you can just flick that little switch. If you want to lock it, so you're going out for the day and you want it to be deadlocked, you lock it with a key. You unlock it with a key, lock it with a key, unlock it with a key, that's deadlock mode. Lock it with the internal half privacy lock, and then from the outside, if you wanted to undo that, you would use a key as well. Alright, so that's the Austral Elegance Primrose lock from Austral Locks, available from drlock.com.au. Cylinder is an optional extra, the 3-point locking optional extra, adapter plate on the back, once again optional extra. Leave your comments down below, and thanks for watching.